What's up, danglers? So once again, it is that wonderful time of month where I get to showcase my monthly jigs from Super K Jigs. And alongside my monthly jigs, I also ordered some stuff on top of that. So, let's see, I think we're just gonna kind of reach in and pull some stuff out. All right, first thing is a add-on to my monthly jigs from Super K Jigs. It is a spinnerbait in the 1/2 ounce weight and is in the pumpkin seed color. I was actually looking at these guys not too long ago. This is one of the colors I almost bought, so I'm super stoked that I got one. Yeah, just rip it out. Look at that. I love the colors on that. And I don't believe I have anything in 1/2 ounce. So a little heavier than what I normally have, so that's also a plus. Get a little deeper, cast a little farther maybe. But my favorite thing are these blades. I love the Colorado blades, and I guess this would be considered Colorado. To me, it's almost like a kind of cross between a Colorado and a willow. So that's awesome. I think this guy actually might use specifically for nighttime fishing. That'd be perfect for that. Sweet. Got my little piece of paper here in the grass. I got my normal display mat for you guys today. I don't even know if you can see that. Anywho, next up, let's just kind of reach in. What do we got? Aha. So one of the big reasons why I'm doing this in this spot right now is I wanted to use some of the stuff that I'm getting for this month right now. So one of those things is the Harry Mary 1/8 ounce black, called a, I say, a Bucktail Jig. So this is something I have not used by them yet. Ooh, that's nice. Check that out, guys. Straight black, and in my opinion, just the right amount of feather there. That's awesome. Again, hand tied. That's nice. So that's actually gonna get tied on right here, right now. Well, maybe not right this second, but this will be one of the first things I'm gonna throw today for some smallies. All right, real quick, before I forget, I wanna showcase the bait keeper on the spinnerbait. So you got that nice, comes to like a point there, so that bait's gonna slide right over that nicely and grip right onto that space between that guy and where the skirt's tied onto. Cool. All right, so Harry Mary, spinnerbait, what we got next? Aha. So this one was of my choosing. This is another skipping jig. Like I mentioned in my last video, I don't have too many, so I wanted to add a little more to my collection. This guy is in the 3/8 ounce weight and in the Super Go color. So I, again, love the colors on this, super bright. To me, again, I mean, it's very similar to this guy. It's really gonna nicely replicate our pumpkin seed sunfish that we got here. I love those bright colors, and that skirt combination is just perfect. Again, this one's a little different with the bait keeper. So you got that little slot here, but you also get this nice little hook that comes out. So when you slide that bait on, it's gonna glide over that bend, and then it ain't going anywhere after that because it's gonna get stuck right in that bend there. So that's nice, nice and nice. Purdy. Can't wait to do some skipping, or at least try to sharpen my skills. All right, next up, what do we got? What do we got? Aha, another one of my choosings. This is the K Plunk in the 1/2 ounce weight, so I went a little heavier than I normally do on this one as well. And this is in the ollie color. Kind of a darker greenish color. I would say very similar to like a pumpkin, but definitely a little different, to say the least. So that's gonna be nice. Gonna be throwing this guy probably a little more weedy areas. It's gonna be purdy. Again, got that awesome bait keeper. Try to keep everything together here. All right, next up, we got another K Plunk that I chose, and is also 1/2 ounce, and it is in the Well, it's BYA, and I'm going to assume it's called Baya. Baya. Baya, Felicia. All right. Again, it's going to, in my opinion, really replicate those little bluegill that we got over here in North Jersey. Bluegill, this definitely, in my opinion, would definitely replicate that a little more so of a bluegill compared to like a sunny. So that's one of the main reasons I went with that. As you can see, it's just, you know, obviously not the same, but this is a little more toned down. So it's one of the main reasons I went with that. I like those brighter colors. I just wanted something a little less in your face, I guess you can say. So yeah, that's the Baya. Next up, we got a Klaken. This was also of my choosing. This is the... Why do I have so much trouble with this? This is also in the 3-ounce weight and is the McGrimace color. Aha. That's pretty. So you got your blade. You clip that guy on. Right here, crimp her down. You got yourself a bladed jig. But check out those colors. You got those purples, orange. Once again, that awesome bait keeper. Again, these skirt combinations or skirting combinations, colors, in my opinion, I go unmatched. These are just awesome. What is that? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I knew that was going to happen being next to the water. All right, that was McGrimace. Klaken. Next up. Aha, so this one was extra on top of that spinnerbait, and this is the Kevin. I'm gonna guess it's how you pronounce it, Rue. So Kevin Rue's 1/4 ounce 4/0 Rue Bard color. That's pretty cool. Look at that. So you got some bright white, and some bright silver sparkles, bright gold, some yellow. That's nice. I actually have some, I think, bruiser bait swim baits that I believe would go perfectly with this. So I got to dig those guys out and pair them up with this. But that's nice. Let's see. Kangaroo. There. All right. Next up, we got some Ned heads. This was also of my choosing. I think actually everything after. No. I'm losing track here, guys. So what did I choose for? All right, so I chose this guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. Oh, okay, so there were 3 extras. All right, I see what I did here. I'm just gonna ditch the paper. Everything's all over the place. Okay. I'm all over the place. So we got the Ned heads in the green pumpkin color and the 3/32 ounce weight. I had recently got some of their 1/4 ounce Ned heads, I think in previous monster bag boxes at the time, and yeah, I think that's how I ended up with those. But they were just a little too heavy for me. I wanted to go with something a little lighter. Generally, I'll throw those heavier Ned heads in these types of situations in the river because of current, obviously. But generally, I want to throw a little bit lighter, so I went with the 3/32. All right, check that out. That's perfect. Again, green pumpkin, colored, and you got that nice bait guard here, or bait guard, bait keeper. Keep hearing things jump over here. Maybe I won't do this from now on. It's too distracting. All right, so next up, we also got some Shaky Heads, also in the green pumpkin color, and in the 3/16 ounce weight. I actually just recently bought some worms I think are gonna be perfect for my Shaky Head endeavors. And these guys are gonna do the job. It's got that nice screw and bait keeper there to hold that up nice and flush to the head. and then you're gonna feed that hook through, I guess you could say textile, just expose the hook, and it's gonna stand up just like that. And that's going to be perfect. Sweet. And last but not least, the last extra is a swim jig, 1/4 ounce weight and in the Cajun flare color, which is perfect because you can never have too many of this color, especially since I still have a few of my solar flare bellows craws and bellows gills. So this guy right here is going to be my go-to for those guys. Sweet. Well, thank you very much, Super K Jigs. Once again, couldn't be happier with my purchase and my monthly jigs. So with that being said, I'm going to get to dangling. Oh, guy. Gobbled her up. Haha. Purdy. Certainly ain't no monster, but I'll take it. Alright, so that was on the Timber Tickler in the, I think, copperhead color, paired with a 4-inch Gary Yamamoto Senko. All I did was just cut that top section off right where it kind of smoothens out right before the ribs start up again. I just cut that top section off. Made this little deadly combo. I was actually having a lot of luck with a football head jig. The same kind of scenario, just using that little Yamamoto Senko. So that's it. That was my first one. Let's see if we can catch some more. All right, so unfortunately, it certainly was not Crush 'em Friday for me. But that was the first fish I caught out of that spot this year. So once again, Super K Jigs coming in clutch. And if you haven't already, I'm going to keep saying it. Visit their site, superkjigs.com, and use my code DANGLE10 to get 10% off. If you haven't already. If you haven't, I'm not really sure what you're waiting for. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, drop some comments, and I will catch you later.